Class, hi. This is Dr. Earls. Just wanted to check in with you for probably the last time for our course as far as a video to share with you regarding our work. You are starting the last 2 weeks of your assignments. Next week after the following week, we're entering week 7, but week 8, you have your final paper that you'll be working out, which is the longest paper you have to submit. But again, it's only 8 to 10 pages to get these 3 major headings concluded in your research that you'll enter into this final paper. You'll do number 1, and that's what you've been reading about and being asked to understand the importance and value of the family, the home life, for every leader in their chosen field, but especially as it relates then to your Christian influence of those that you are called to work with. And what you are being asked to do is to evaluate and assess how you balance your home life with your vocational career, and working that in part 1 of your life of the leader analysis. And then in part 2, you're going to be working on one area that you want to assess strengths and weaknesses, and following the instructions there to write that part of the paper up. And then in part 3, you will then build up off of what you've selected as that one area in part 2. Now in part 3, develop your plans for how you're going to strengthen and grow in that part of your life as a leader. So that's what's expected in the final paper. You will have until Sunday night, the 6th, to submit that paper. So know that. You can chart that on your calendar as far as when you fill all your subjects. For those that you are starting a second class now next week, as we're finishing our last 2 weeks of this existing course, you'll just need to be very careful about planning your time to complete all the assignments in this first summer course. Now, again, this course has been a great blessing to charge and challenge you to understand the value of the home life. And again, the Spirit of God led the Apostle Paul to compare marriage in chapter 5 of Ephesians, and then in chapter 6, raising children, his discussion there, the principles and precepts that God wants us to understand, and to call them the non-negotiable values that we want to build into our children's lives about Christ, and knowing Him and following Him and serving Him as the most important value in doing life. But Paul compared the marriage and the home life foundation in that relationship to Christ and the church. So basically, Paul is arguing the most heavenly thing this side of heaven on earth is a Christ-centered marriage built upon Christ's precepts and principles and His presence and power. So this course, again, whatever your career direction that God leads you into, the subject matter is so important. I remember studying through Bennis and Nanus, who were the teachers at University of Southern California, who were some of the best management and leadership writers in the world, or at least the nation, and I would say the world. But their studies of 256 companies and the CEOs that led those companies all were concluding the research of monogamous marriages that valued their home life, and because of that integrity and the ethics there and trustworthiness, it colored their way of doing business and leading their companies, and sustained effectiveness in their respective lines of work. So again, this course will benefit you for the rest of your life, and helping you model and being an encouragement to those around you of what Christ can mean to both a marriage and a home. So that's where the greatest teamship starts. The most thrilling experience on earth is to be a part of a winning team, whether it be sports, a band, political unit, whatever, but especially a church unit that's working together. God intends your best experience to be in your own home. and to be able to have a team chemistry there where we are partners is just a gift of God. And so all these studies have been so valuable, and I appreciate so much you're digging into them. Well, you'll be working on Billy Graham this week and looking at his Modesto Manifesto. There are some nuggets of wisdom and character in what was concluded in that manifesto, and really what's then been played out for the entire career of Billy Graham. So enjoy and dig in and profit from those studies. Class, God bless you. If I can ever be of any kind of assistance beyond this course, don't hesitate to contact me. It'd be my honor to interact with you. God bless you all and have a great weekend. All right, bye.